Hi everyone, it's Vicky. I am taking part in the Dear Julie Julie March Journal Scrap Buster challenge. I'm a little bit late. I think it's already the 15th today, and I've made a list of all the things that she required, and that is the tag. If you want to look for it, it's got a hashtag on it, and this is what I've pulled out of my stash. So let me just move my coffee. I think as I was writing out this list, I think there's one or two things I don't have yet, but I'll see what I can do. So the first thing, well, it's not the first thing, but let's tick them off as we go. I've got a box. I'm going to use this box for my cover and my embellishments. I thought I'll use this box. It's quite little. Oh, look at the color on the inside. That'll be nice. I might just turn it inside out and use that yellow. Okay. Let's see what else we got. They wanted a roll of paper, any roll of paper. So this is wallpaper lining paper, I think, and it's a roll. And then I also pulled out this, which is Amazon packing paper, and it's not a roll, but it is folded. There you go, now it's a roll. This is a coffee sleeve, and it's cardboard, so I've just added it in as well. She wanted us to use 5 printables from her. Have I got 5? Only 4. Need to print another one. But as you can see, my ink is all weird, so it's making these black lines. We've got another ink, we just need to change it. It's my black toner, so I'm going to try and use these anyway, but they would have looked better if my printer was doing the right thing. So I've only got 4 here, so I must just make a little note that I need another one of those. And then she wanted stickers, so I've pulled out some stickers. I've also got sticker paper. These are also stickers, so these I got from Dreams Factory for the graphics fairy. So Dreams Factory, she's got a website, and you can go and download it there, although this might have been on the graphics fairy as well. So what happened was, this is sticker paper, and I put it in this way, and it printed on the back of the paper as well as on the sticker paper. So I'm going to see how I can use this, because if I can save that, you can see I've already cut some pieces out, but if I can save most of that, I can use that for something as well. So I've got my stickers. Oh, and there's some more stickers. They're 3D stickers. And then she wanted scrapbook paper and scrapbook paper there as well. So this is a little paper pad. I've also got some scrapbooking card. Let's see if I find any more. And then she wanted strips of paper. So I've got these strips here. Let's see where others are. Kind of just grabbing things from my finished items. So these strips of paper. These aren't strips, those are actual pages. Strips of paper, I've ticked it already. So these I'm going to count as book paper, because they are like a book. I've also got some book paper in here, if I can find it. It's a bit messy. So there I've got some book paper. I think I had some more. There I've got one that I've actually decoupaged the napkin on already, and I'm going to use that same napkin. Is it the same? No, it's not, it's different. I'm going to use this napkin to embellish some of my pages. So there I've got my book paper. Where's the book paper gone? Torn book paper. And so envelopes and happy mail. I don't know if I've got any more. I think this came in Happy Mail. I don't ever remember buying that. That's an envelope that came in Happy Mail. That's scrapbook paper. And what else have I got? More scrapbook paper. That's also a strip of paper. I pulled that out because I think I made this for a spine. I've sewn around the edges, and I thought just to inspire myself, I'm going to sew around the edges of some of these. So I don't know if I'll use this piece, but I did want to remember. And let's see. Okay, there's some more book paper. So where did I get to? Envelopes and Happy Mail. Tickets. Oh, there's the envelopes. I don't have anything round yet, so I need to do that. So what I've got left is some things that I thought I could use for embellishments. This is some tracing paper. This is magazine paper. This is some card. I thought the color might work. I'm going to tea dye this paper. That is a scrap of magazine paper. There's some little scraps of things. I think I'll put all the little things there. That's a strip of paper. And tea-dyed paper and tea-dyed paper. I might have enough. I might not need any more. Quite a few pages there. But if not, I'll dye some more. This is a tissue paper. There's some more magazine paper. That's a printable, and that was from my journal that I made when I went to Paris, and I printed out quite a lot of these bees. So I thought I might cut these out, and I don't know, because they were also on there. So, and more scraps of paper or strips. So these I thought I could use for the embellishments because they're quite small. There's another piece of book paper. All these are little bits of papers, and that is from a magazine or an advert, same as that. That's one of those Tim Holtz ladders. These are cut out from wallpaper, and there's a little notepad and another Tim Holtz ladder. This is from a calendar. So it's actually this year. I bought it on sale, and I don't need another calendar, but I did want to cut out the pictures, so I'll use that page in my March book. And that is a piece of scrapbooking card, so I might use that for the cover, I'm not sure, or for some of the embellishments. And this is some paper that came, I think, on some flowers, because the way that it's folded, I think it came with some flowers. And a napkin, and that very small scrap of tissue paper. I don't know where I got it from. I think it came in Happy Mail a couple of years ago. So there's that lot. That's all I've got left. So I kind of tear off little pieces of it as I need it. So that's the last bit of that left. So that is going to be my March Stash Buster journal. So I've still got to find something round, something ugly, and tickets. I don't have any tickets. I might print off some tickets. So that's it, and I'll get started. This paper came in between some layers of bricks that were delivered to our house, and I saved it. I thought it was Tavek because it is hard to tear, but actually it does tear, so it's not Tavek, but I think it might work like Tavek, and I haven't used Tavek before. So I'm going to use some double-sided tape, and I'm going to use it to strengthen my spine. And I'm nearly out of double-sided tape. This is my last roll. Just a bit sad. Need to go buy some more. Didn't realize I'd used so much of it, but I seem to have been. Just make sure I'm getting the right side of that card. actually saw the Tavik at Hampton Court. It's one of the historical palaces here, and they have sewn dresses. So all those historical ball gowns and dresses, even the men's suits, are sewn out of this white fabric. But every time you go there, they look perfect, and they're on mannequins or models. And I once asked the lady, what is this made of? You're not allowed to touch it. So I said, what is this made of? Because it never seems to need to be washed or anything, and it always stays perfect. And they actually sewed them out of Tavik. Let's see if I can put a picture in here so you can also see. I've got a feeling that one looks straight enough, but let's just double check. That one looks straight. That one doesn't look as straight. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some tape there. A bit fiddly now. I'm going to get it under the edge. I'm going to glue something over there anyway, but I just wanted it to be a bit tidy. I'm not sure if I got the sand off all of this. I can hear the scrunching sound on this table. Feels like there's a bit of sand there still. Oh, anyway. I'll just fold it for now. Might be easier. I was going to trim that, but I think I'm just going to flip it over, and that will help even out those edges, because I think this might be a little bit long. Let's see. Bitten all my fingernails off. It's a bit harder to get those edges. And okay. Let's give it a nice edge. A little bit of a wrinkle there, and it's got it on the other side as well, but that will help that these sides will go down nice and smooth there if there's a slight wrinkle there. I think that wrinkle means that my pages weren't exactly straight. I feel like that's okay. A little bit off there. I can see that this top one for now is a little bit shorter. However, I'm going to cover it with something. What am I going to cover it with? I really like that, and I like that. Good luck. So what is going to be the front and what is going to be the back? I'll tear this in half. I'll get 2 even sizes for the front and back cover. Now, whenever I watch Genevieve Designs, she likes to put pockets and things in the back and I feel like that would be so lovely. Maybe that would make a good one for the front. Or that one for the front. If I do this on the back, then I can save that, possibly. No, it will have to be like that. Okay, let's do that. Let's do this on the back, the tiny little butterfly peeking through, and then this on the front. This will need some embellishing, so I don't know what 3 embellishings is on a cover. Sewing, stamping. I don't really want to stamp. Maybe gluing on some trim, maybe some gesso. Okay, I'll do that. So I want to cover the whole book with this. I don't know if I even like that now. And I could have got a bigger paintbrush. So I'm just smoothing it out. And then I'm going to put the one side on. It's going to go a bit wrinkly, but then it will dry and it will not be wrinkly anymore. I should actually put my glass mat underneath so I don't get glue all over my desk, because I don't know if that'll come off. And I'm trying to get right up to the edges because they will, I think it's like they bubble a bit and it's harder to get into those edges afterwards. And then I'm cutting this kind of a shape out of the edge. So I'm going in at an angle and going out, and I'm leaving, I don't know, about 2 millimeters on the edge. So I'm not cutting right up to that point. I'm cutting about 2 millimeters up to the edge. I think that's about 1/8 of an inch. I don't have my inch ruler on me now. And you can see my cover's trying to buckle because it's wet on the one side. And I'm going to glue this down on this side. So I'll start with the short sides. I also like to use a bit of glue stick because that just helps as well. I could have used glue stick on the other part as well, on the front cover. It wouldn't have gone ripply, but then it doesn't hold as well. Okay, so you smooth that out completely, and you see it's got a little bit of an overlap there. And then let's do a little bit more here. Okay, so you can see there's a tiny little bit of overlap there. Now what you can do is kind of push those corners in with your fingernails, or your fingers if you've bitten your nails like me. So just push it in a tiny bit, like that. And let's do this one first. This white glue, this tacky glue, will help it have like a permanent hold. The glue stick sometimes doesn't have a permanent hold. Okay, again I'm going to have a little bit of a ripple there. That's not a problem. I want this top edge to be nice and smooth, and my corner looks good, and that top edge to be nice and smooth as well. You can see my corner looks quite good there, and I just banged that one, but that one looks quite good too. It's a bit ripply because the paper is wet, but that'll dry. I'd give it a nice texture. So there's, my cardboard's now bending because it's so wet and I put too much glue there. There's the other corner, and again a bit of slight ripple there in the middle, but that will sort itself out, it'll be fine. Okay. So I'm going to need my book to dry before I can get on to the next part. Let's see if it's evened itself out, sort of. So I'll just have to choose the best side for my front cover. I'm not going to glue on my inside parts now, those those ones that would go on the inside, although that looks very nice on the inside. See, I had kind of thought of putting that there, but now I'm thinking that might look really good on the inside cover. You know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that on the inside covers, and I'll do something else on the front. So I want to, really should have a ruler. Okay, that looks good. And that looks good. Alright, I'm not going to glue them on now because I need that to dry. So we've got those, and I need to go and get a strip of fabric, I think, for down the middle, because I didn't bring any fabric. And I think that's going to be strong enough. I don't think I need to do anything else there. Alright, I'm going to go and find some fabric, leave this to dry for a bit, and then I'll be back to finish the rest of my cover. Alright, so my cover is dry, mostly dry. It was very ripply, especially on that part where I had that paper that I'd put there, this brown paper that I'd put there to strengthen the spine a bit. So it was really bubbly there, and you probably can still see something. I ironed it. I just put it on the lowest setting and I gave it a good iron, so it ironed out all the bubbles and the wrinkles, and it's all been smoothed down. It's not flattened smooth, but the wrinkles are flattened. I don't know if you can see them. But anyway, I'm happy enough with it. I want to do the fabric down the middle, and I found that, and I thought that was really pretty. It's a quilting cotton, and it's you just cut there. It's a quilting cotton, and it's got gold on these little butterflies. Isn't that lovely? Okay, so I only need that much. I am ripping it because I wanted a fluffy edge on the top and on the bottom, and that's going to be like the top of a book, like a real book that you'd find in the library, that fluffy fabric that's there. There's a name for it, but I lose track of the names of all the different things. Okay, so I got some fluffy bits there, and I got some fluffy bits there. Now, do I want the fluffy bits to go all the way around, or do I want them to be a bit thinner? Let's see. How big is my paper? So I can take off about that much. If you can hear thumping, it's either my washing machine or my husband is drumming. So I'm going to use this glue now. I'm going to use the Prit as well, the glue stick. Let's do that one first. And when I bind this, I'm going to bind it through the spine, I think. I might do an elastic an elastic, like a traveler's notebook or Midori style binding, or I might just sew it. I haven't decided yet. I think it's drumming because it's keeping a beat. My washing machine is making some loud thumping noises. It needs to be repaired, but it doesn't keep a beat. And so I've got my little butterflies. It's nice. Cute is that, with that little fluffy stuff on top. It's probably too long actually. Now that I look at that, I feel like it's very fluffy. A little bit of colour. It's quite cute. So that's what it'll look like. And I can glue this down. So let's do the same thing. Let's do glue stick, and then I'll go around the edges with the wet glue. I'm not covering it completely, but I'm covering most of it. Mostly because I don't want to use up all my glue. I don't know how many more of those I've got left. Okay, and this glue stick, this wet glue, I'm going to try and get it close to the edge because I don't want those edges pulling up. I might still do pockets and things like that on the back cover and the front cover, but for now I'm going to put these on, and I think these are called end papers. I remembered the word while I was waiting for everything to dry. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, maybe I should have used it on the front cover. Anyway, it's too late now. Okay, well I can see which side was bigger and which side was smaller, because look there, it doesn't fit. So we will just do a bit of fixing. And there you go, it all fits, even though I had to make some adjustments. So there is my cover for my Scrap Buster journal. Okay, so I still have to work on the cover. I need to do something there, and I must start working on my pages and my embellishments, but I think I'm done for now, and I will see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye.